Hello guys and gals, me Alex, and welcome to another scam video of the week. Ladies and gentlemen, today's scam is going to be a little bit off of the, it's not really much I could really show you towards it, but more explaining. So, you know how we always see those scam videos like I cover of with Call of Duty or Fortnite or some kind of a AAA title game or very popular game that goes onto the mobile platform. And some people will fake the fact that it's a, it's a legitimate, you can download it, you can play the game and just, do a little edits here and there and not just bullshit it as a actual gameplay. Well, I'm going to show you guys how one way I know these guys come across it. And weirdly enough, I was kind of interested to see how, they progress in different fashions, but I guess there might be different ways or so. But today we're just going to, cover the fact that how these guys do these sort of thing. So, usually it's kind of plain and simple. So you guys know how if you go down in the comment section, they make it look very believable, like where they say, most of the comments are like, oh, thanks. Wow, this really works. Wow, this is actually, I can't believe I'm actually playing this. Can I do this on this mobile game? Can I do this with this phone? Can someone do it for me? Pretty much trying to like manipulate you into thinking, whoa, this actually works. If I download it, why wouldn't these people, be saying that it actually works? It's more of a mind over matter type of deal. It's pretty much saying like, hey, if I jumped off this bridge and I survived, obviously you're gonna too, but you never actually saw me jump off the bridge. You kind of get where I'm going off of this. I know it's a weird analogy, but yeah, you guys kind of get the point I'm trying to make here. But more or less, what these guys will usually do is they'll go to a platforms such as Facebook, Twitter, so on and so forth. And usually they'll kind of go to a community where they can do like a sub for sub type of deal. I go on there. I noticed it for a Harry Potter game before the mobile game became or was in actual action or something like that, or it was a hack. Sorry, that's what it was. It was a legitimate hack where you download an APK file and you can actually play the game. And the user just practically just goes off and telling users, hey, I don't ask for any subscriptions. I don't ask for a like. I just only want to like and I want to comment. That's all I look for. And they describe what kind of comment they're looking for. They're looking for a thanks, say something positive about the video. Wow, this actually works. Wow, great video. Nice, so on and so forth. Giving you that optical illusion that this game actually works. And weirdly enough, people fall for this bullshit. And that's how people get scammed. Especially when they come down to like doing free advertisements for them, especially when you like for instance when we did the Call of Duty and the Fortnite, even though my Call of Duty crashed off camera, I noticed it was loading in an ad page, but I had to download a free VPN and so on and so forth, which was kind of interesting because VPNs are kind of a different whole subject on the matter. Let me know if you guys want me to cover something about that, about how VPNs work and the trustability when it comes to them. But what's interesting is seeing how these users will go out of their way to manipulate others. You kind of wonder, it's like, wow, you actually just have the time and effort and the morals to just go out in public, not really public, just go on the internet, spreading your channel around saying, hey, lie in my comment section so YouTube doesn't see anything wrong with it, and quite honestly it's more of an issue that we can get away with, so others think that if you download this, hey, I get free monies. And that's pretty much what it comes down to. Now there probably are other ways that users do these sort of things, and it's kind of annoying, quite honestly. Like I said, scams come in all different forms and fashions, and it pisses me off to see that the fact that poor people that don't even know much about computers, even small individuals, like kids these days. I mean, everybody's got a mobile phone at one point in time. Even when Fortnite came out, I played it for a little bit. I got sick of the game afterwards, but I don't shit on anybody that plays it. But what's interesting is you have kids that are still like that type of games. They still want to play it. You have users that still like Call of Duty. You have users that like all type of different games, even though games are coming down to being a little bit of on the shitty side, but we'll do that in a rant time on another day. What's interesting is the fact that you got games that people want to play, and unfortunately not a lot of people have the opportunity to go out of the way and purchase these titles. Why wouldn't you, you wouldn't, it's pretty much saying like, I can't win the lotto, but hey, if someone was to give me $1 million to go kill somebody, hey, I might potentially do it. Not saying to do that, don't fucking do that. Obviously that is illegal and we don't promote killing. That shouldn't even have to be said. Weird analogy though, I just woke up, so you guys spare me. But I wanted to make this video just covering the fact that this shit shouldn't be carrying on. And I like to make these videos to teach you guys about it, to let you know that not everything you see is true. Research it a little bit. If you have to download an APK file to download a well-known game, and the actual company of the game, for instance, Epic Games, EA, what's the other company that owns Call of Duty? Blizzard, all these other companies, they would represent or even say, hey, this game is on mobile, or hell, just go check on the App Store where the actual game would probably be. Weirdly enough, people don't take these into consideration. It's kind of like, it's like advertisement. You see something, but you don't read the fine print in between. But, you know, I'm not calling anyone dumb out there. Listen, I was a dumbass at one point. I downloaded dumb shit, and guess what? I paid the price for it at the end of the day. Now that I'm more experienced and I've taken into technology and internet security a lot more seriously over time, I know the precautions I need to take. And, you know, for the common individual, some people, even older people, don't quite know how computers work or how certain programs work. And that's understandable. It's a growing field as it is. And unfortunately, you know, there's always going to be flaws in between it. Not everyone's good out there. It's like browsing the dark web. Half the time you're going to fucking find some bullshit scam thing, which, by the way, we might cover that in a later video. And then half the time you're gonna find some edgelord, satanic, something funny that really doesn't need to be taken too seriously, but people portray it in a different fashion. Unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, I have to end this video off. I'm kind of just going on a rant at this point, but seriously, take some precautions. Let's go with some precautions. If the company itself hasn't portrayed the game as an actual mobile title, obviously it's probably not real. If it's not on the App Store, guess what? It's not going to probably be real. Unless like you have Fortnite, for instance, which kind of goes into the circumstance where you actually download it, but that's portrayed through the actual company itself. Even Samsung even talks about that in their phones when it comes to downloading the game. But like I said, ladies and gentlemen, I gotta end this off here. If you like what you saw, please like, comment, and subscribe. Dislike it if you disliked it. Let me know what you guys want to see in a different type of scam video. Unfortunately, these scams kind of like, I could talk about them all I want, but they kind of just come back in a circle at one way or the other, and it becomes almost repetitive. But we'll take a look at some different scams. I got a little bit more on the way, but as time goes on, I think some of these scams might turn into something along the lines with viruses and so on and so forth. But we'll take a look at it. We'll venture out. I love doing these sort of things for you guys, and I'm glad that you guys enjoy watching them as well. So, like I said, I gotta go, but I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I hope to see you in the next one.